Hello there, Mike Ryan, Lisa Spalding. Hello to all the expireds and FSBOs for sale by owners out there. Little video for you on how you can sell your home yourself without an agent. Lisa and I have about 60 years almost combined experience. It's hard, scared to say that. So welcome to our little office away. You'll see the Alabama flag in the background. Lisa's daughter, Julia, went there. I'm a VCU alum. Somebody told Nick Saban the Rams are still undefeated in football. We've got a little beer stein collection up top. Her son Sean works for Trogs Brewery. So if you feel so compelled, you want to talk about real estate or whatever else other than politics, stop by for a cold beer. A little promise to you, this is not a solicitation. You are not going to have to opt into anything. You're not going to have to provide us with your name, your cell phone number, your email address, your social media. This is just a R&D, grab some pen and paper, rip off and duplicate on how you can sell your home yourself without an agent. You're not, unless you reach out to us, you're not going to get correspondence from us. I promise you that. So if you don't reach out to us, maybe we'll run into each other at Home Depot or Lowe's or Maymont around the corner from us, or at one of our listings. So sit back, relax, get ready to take some notes. Got a little Miles Davis on in the background to make it fun. How to sell your house yourself without an agent. It is simple. It's just not easy. You have a traditional agent, and I'm not knocking any agents at all. We love all our agents. They're trained to take a listing, get some photographs, maybe pay for professional photographs, enter the MLS, put a sign on the yard, maybe do a social media post, and maybe an open house. We don't work that way. Yes, we are licensed real estate agents in the state of Virginia, but we consider ourselves target marketers. Question we get if you're an expired listing, you say, Mike, Lisa, did you show my house when it was on the market for sale? And I'm going to tell you almost 100% the answer is no. We did not. And that's not trying to be a smart aleck. Here's why. We work with buyers on a very limited basis. Referrals, sellers who want to buy, existing clients who want to buy a vacation home, investment property, or their son wants to buy a property. The reason being is us running buyers around town, Richmond and the surrounding areas, does not help us get your home sold. We have to be laser focused with our time, our energy, and our money to put your home in front of the right buyer. That's why we focus primarily on sellers, and our endeavors are spent being target marketers to get your home in front of the right person. I need you to do two things. You've lived in your house for however long it is, you know about your house. You need to find out first what is the move up neighborhood to your house. You live in a home, statistically, with target marketing, there is a neighborhood where your buyer is going to come from. And we're going to utilize EDDM, which I'll fill you in on just a minute. The second thing you need to do as far as targeting marketing is you need to know who your optimal buyer is. It really does no good to expose your home to the masses. You've got to find out who is statistically the right buyer, the optimal buyer, and put your home in front of them. The reason that's important is the optimal buyer is going to pay the most amount of money, and they're going to be easy to work with from the standpoint of contract negotiations, repairs, financing, and closing. If you just get a person that needs a house and it's a bedroom short, doesn't have a garage, it doesn't have what they want, they're not the optimal buyer, and you're probably going to have some hiccups along the way. So what is a move up neighborhood into your neighborhood, and who is the optimal buyer? Those are the two questions you need to ask. I mentioned EDDM, every door direct mail. We're going to couple this direct mail with social media and targeting a buyer and bring them together to help you find the right buyer. And this is what you need to do if you choose to sell your house the same. You could go on Zillow and just post stuff. You're not doing it the right way. It's like performing surgery on yourself. There's a move up neighborhood. EDDM is put out by the post office. You go to USPS.com, Business Tools, EDDM. If you were to ask your agent, your friend who's an agent, your relative is an agent, they're going to have to Google it. They don't know anything about this. And the stuff we're explaining takes years to understand. Here's an example. This came to us from Andersen Windows. Our mail was strategically placed inside of this. And you can use different sizes. I would use this size. I would not use postcard size. We are, over, as I mentioned, over by Maymont. Some of the homes here were built in the late 1800s, many of them up to 1950. And guess what they need? Windows. This is not going to homes and subdivisions that are 5 and 10 years old because they don't need windows. Now, I don't like the layout of this. Personally, this is my opinion. I would do it a lot differently. The QR code, as you're probably familiar with, is very small. I would design this a lot different. But the point is, you want to get your home in the hands of the move-up neighborhood. And the reason all this is important is, yes, your home can be on Trulia, Realtor.com, Zillow, but your ultimate buyer is probably might not even be in the market right now because they don't know your home is available. They're not on Zillow looking for homes. The homes that I've bought over the years that I've loved the most, someone that brought them to my attention. I wasn't just riding around or going to an open house or on Zillow or our MLS. It was called to my attention and it was a great fit. So EDDM, let's use a move-up neighborhood. Let's use Twin Hickory in the West End. You may know it by Short Pump. Very large planned development. Some of the best schools definitely in the area and even the state. Twin Deep Run is ranked usually in the top 10 of high schools in Virginia. Homes range in a wide variety of prices. There's also apartments and condominiums and townhomes. There's a move-up neighborhood there. It's called Avery Glen. We call that the gateway into Twin Hickory. It's the most affordable homes. They're smaller, but people just want to get into Twin Hickory. And you know when they leave Twin Hickory? When their last kid graduates from high school, or later, but not before. So if you go to USPS, and we'll grab the phone for a second. Go to Business Tools. This is EDDM. This is Avery Green right here. There are 765 homes in this neighborhood and it would cost you $144.59 to direct mail to them, just like the Andersen Windows. And these are what's called carrier routes. It'll show you the income, the size, and everything. Sorry about the little motion there. If you want to get your home in front of those people. Now, think about it this way. Let's say you're in Austin, Texas, or Scottsdale, Arizona. This works anywhere in the nation. You could put your home in front of a neighborhood in California and call it to their attention. So using direct mail, it's broken down by incomes, age groups, and all of that. But you want to target the move-up neighborhood. You need to know that as a seller. Where statistically is a buyer coming from? Not that you're limited to just that, but you want to take an aggressive, active, focused approach. Now, the next thing is you need to know who is the optimal buyer for your home. For every home, there's an optimal buyer. Let's say you have a house, a two-story colonial in Hanover, built in 1985. The primary bedroom's downstairs. You've got 2 or 3 bedrooms upstairs, 2.5 baths, fenced-in yard. Who's the optimal buyer? Well, it's not everybody. You don't want to expose your home to just everybody and open up to the masses. It's probably a couple that has 2 or 3 kids, 12 years or older, because the bedrooms aren't on the same floor. They're sleeping downstairs. If they had little kids, they'd want to be on the same level. Who have a dog, who earn, let's say, $175,000 a year and have a credit score of 650. Well, you can purchase those people's information and put your home in front of them. It's simple, it's not easy. So your typical agent is just gonna put your home on Facebook Marketplace, whatever, and social media posts. Well, their friends are probably not the optimal buyer for your home. You need to get that Facebook ad in front of the optimal buyer, not the agent's friends who are saying, oh, Mary, John, whomever just got a new listing, good for them. No, that's not selling your home. You need to be specific and target your home to the right people. You can then also get their social media address, their email address, their phone number, and bring your home to their attention. Now, I want to bring it home for you for a second. I want to sell my house, you're a real estate agent. You walk into my house, you want the keys to my home, you want me to sign some paperwork, and you say I should list with you because you're the neighborhood expert. You're a great negotiator. You have good follow-up skills. You have a list of contractors who can repair stuff as it comes up from the buyer wants stuff done. That is the minimum standard for you to come to my house and talk to me about selling statistic, my single largest financial investment. I want somebody who's going to say, tell me who the buyer is. Where is that buyer coming from? How are we going to reach that buyer? Where are you going to invest your money? As in the realtor's money, the commission they expect to make. How are you going to invest money into finding that buyer? That's what you need to do. Hope that's helpful. If you need us, if we can give you any help at all, reach out. Like I told you, I promise you, we're not going to badger you. 804-873-9333. Mike Ryan, Lisa Spaulding. 804-873-9333. Voice and text. Email. My name is Michael K. Ryan Jr. MKRYANJR@yahoo.com. MKRYANJR@yahoo.com. Thanks for watching and wishing you a tremendous amount of success.